a silence heavier than words. That comes when a light goes out too soon. I want you right here with me. Take a seat, if you will, because what I'm about to share is a story that's heartbreaking, inspiring, and unforgettable. Today, we mourn the loss of Julian McMahon, the magnetic star whose presence graced our screens time and again. He passed away on July 2nd in Clearwater, Florida, at the age of 56, following a quietly fought private battle with cancer. Julian was much more than a name. He was a force. Australian-born, he carried an undeniable charisma that lit up every frame he entered. He captivated millions as Dr. Christian Troy on Nip/Tuck, a role that defined an era, earned him global acclaim, and earned him a Golden Globe nomination. His magnetism wasn't limited to that unforgettable performance. He later took on the mantle of Marvel's chilling supervillain, Doctor Doom, in Fantastic Four, proving just how wide his range could stretch. And in one of his final roles, he played Australian Prime Minister Stephen Roos in Netflix's The Residents, a poignant echo of his real-life lineage. Julian's father, William McMahon, once led Australia in the 1970s. Art imitating life. Poignant, isn't it? But before I go further, if you've ever been moved by Julian's artistry or his warmth as a person, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications now. Let's honor his memory together, because his story deserves to be remembered and shared. Hit subscribe, stay with me, and let's keep unfolding this tribute. When news broke on July 4th, just 2 days after his passing, that loss reverberated in a way most can't fully grasp. Imagine a life so full of light, of joy, of purpose, and then suddenly gone. His wife, Kelly McMahon, shared the heartbreaking announcement with a message that tore at the hearts of fans worldwide. With an open heart, I wish to share with the world that my beloved husband, Julian McMahon, died peacefully this week after a valiant effort to overcome cancer. A simple sentence, but behind those words is a story of two people battling in love, holding hope tight as day by day ebbed away. There's something profoundly moving about his final days. He passed peacefully. No drama, no spectacle, just a man at rest after giving his all. Cancer may have been fierce, but he fought with courage, privacy, and dignity. And while he may have left us physically, his spirit remains with everyone he touched, friends, family, fans, and you. Let me tell you a bit more about this man whose screen presence was larger than life. Julian's performance in Nip/Tuck from 2003 to 2010 was nothing short of revolutionary. In the role of Christian Troy, a plastic surgeon with a complex moral compass, he made us root for him, cringe with him, and feel every twist of his emotion. He became inseparable from that character, bringing nuance, vulnerability, and unapologetic confidence. It was a role that didn't just earn awards buzz. It invited us into a world of hidden desires, ambition, and daring storytelling. It defined Julian. Then there was Fantastic Four. With his slick-back hair, cold gaze, and icy power, he transformed into Victor Von Doom, a supervillain who left audiences both terrified and mesmerized. You remember the chill when he uttered Doombots, the arrogance, the menace. That was Julian's brilliance. He transformed into someone we love to hate. Wouldn't you agree? This was one of those performances that got etched into our cultural memory. As the years passed, his career moved towards something even more personal. Taking the part of Stephen Roos in The Residents wasn't just another role. It was a homecoming of sorts. Because as you might recall, his father, William McMahon, served as Australian Prime Minister in the early 1970s. That connection, it added layers to Julian's performance. It wasn't just an actor playing a politician. It was a son honoring his family roots. Only Julian could bridge those worlds with such authenticity. Through it all, Julian remained a devoted husband and father. He's survived by his beloved wife Kelly and their daughter Madison, now 25, he shares with ex-wife Brooke Burns. Can you imagine the weight of losing a parent at that age? But I bet his warmth and guidance will always be something Madison carries in her heart. And you know what else his family asks right now? Privacy. That simple request. They just want space to grieve. And that's a reminder. Besides the fame, There was a man who loved deeply, who lived fully. I want you to stay right here because this next part is vital. We've all been hit with news before. Misinformation runs fast. Rumors spread faster. But here, there's clarity. Julian McMahon passed away on July 2nd, confirmed by Kelly on July 4th. No speculation, no odd clickbait titles. Just real, respectful facts. That's trust. That's what I aim to bring you. Straight from the heart, straight to you. Let's pause a moment together. Visualize him. The charming smile, poised with purpose in press interviews. Hear his voice in dialogue ranging from honeyed to harsh. Consider the legacy left behind. Countless performances, a fan base devoted across generations, an influence that shaped TV and pop culture. That legacy doesn't vanish. It grows stronger every time someone rewatches Nip/Tuck, streams Fantastic Four, or discovers The Residents. Julian's craft has become timeless. Now, I have to say it again. If Julian's journey touched you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Join this circle of remembrance. With each view, each comment, each memory you share, you're part of keeping his light alive. Click subscribe, stay with us, and let this be more than a tribute. Let it be a community united in appreciation for greatness lost too soon. As we wind down this tribute, remember this: Julian McMahon was so much more than roles on screen. He was a husband, a father, an artist, a privacy-respecting warrior in his final days. He brought joy, sparked controversy, and moved hearts. He left an impact that still echoes. That is something permanent. And in your own space, if you feel moved, say his name. Keep his roles alive. Replay a scene. Offer a prayer. Send love to his family. You don't need to know them personally to recognize the magnitude of their loss. That small gesture, your kindness, makes a difference. Thank you for staying through this story, from the moment you press play until now. Thank you for honoring Julian's life with respect and empathy. Our hope from here is simple: to celebrate him honestly, remember him fully, and live our own stories with that same passion he showed us. He may be gone from this world, but his light continues to shine, on screen and in our hearts. Julian McMahon, a star we lost too soon, but a legacy that lives forever.